So, hey everyone, this is Connie, and we have put together 10 amazing, just compiled a list of 10 amazing, really super easy baby quilt patterns. Okay, they're from some of our favorite designers, and I just wanted to show these to you guys so you could just kind of see them, and then the link is below so you can go click and download the free pattern. This is from Patrick Patchwork Posy. Super cute. It's a mini design. It's just a bunch of little squares, which is so easy. If you've got spare fabric, like you've got excess, we all do, right? This is a perfect one for that. So it's a mini quilt. So it's a smaller quilt that they can just lay on. Mom can put it down for a blanket for them to play on, or if they're at the park, or put in the stroller. It's just such a great quilt. Um, I love this one. If you're a beginner, there's nothing easier than doing all the squares. Okay, and so these are just long strips. You don't even have to cut them if you don't want to. You could use jelly roll packets and then maybe cut the ends off. Super simple quilt, and I just think so cute. You could do pinks or blues or whatever color that you're wanting. I think this one is gorgeous. And some of you guys, if you're beginners, you're like, oh my gosh, that looks hard. It's really not. Okay, it's a lot of just squares, rectangles, and then again those jelly roll strips. Okay, so her instructions are super great. So it's super easy to follow. This one's a 3-yard quilt, okay? And that just means they're using 3 different fabrics, okay, to help kind of color coordinate everything. And then it's a little bit smaller of a quilt, so it's perfect for a baby. This is just gorgeous. You can pick the 3 colors. Again, you could get jelly roll strips and just take 3 out of them. And then I love the plaid that she used on the back of that. And then used kind of that same color of the plaid on the binding. This is just a stunning quilt. So, and if you want a bigger one, you could absolutely make it bigger. Okay. This is what we call a log cabin design. And you can see here, like the colors are a little muted, but if you're doing a baby, like that's perfect. But if you wanted to, do all blues or do all pink or make it super bright and colorful. I saw one the other day with Sesame Street fabric. So, go to your local fabric store, wherever you're buying fabric, and just have some fun with this. So, but this would be easy. You do one block and then add your blocks across to make it as big as you want. And it would come together really super quick. This is a pinwheel. So I know it looks a little complicated, especially if you're a brand new beginner, but it's just the squares, just half. If you look here, like this would be a whole square of fabric. Okay, and so they've just taken that and made them into triangles. Super cute. Again, if you have scrap fabric, this would be a great one for that. You could even do them for the holidays. So maybe you want to take like Christmas photos or something like that. This would be a great one to kind of color coordinate depending on the season. I think it's just really pretty. So I think this is one of the most simplest baby quilt patterns out there because it's just rectangles, squares, and big squares, little squares, small rectangles, large rectangles. You guys, anybody can do this one. This would be so simple to use. To make it easy, I would get fat quarter bundles, and so that keeps everything color coordinated instead of you have no color coordinate. Or if not, go to your local craft store or Hobby Lobby or wherever you buy your fabric and just kind of put things together. You can really have some fun with this one. So this one is super simple. You guys, super simple. These are large squares and large rectangles, and it just repeats. Okay, so if cutting is not you're like, I'm not gonna cut all those little small, whatever, this would be a great one to do. Okay. If you have a Cricut, I use my Cricut all the time. I will cut out my squares. I'll put the fabric on they make a fabric mat and you put the fabric into the machine and you just program it all and it'll literally cut them all uniform, all the same size. It just makes life easier if you're trying to do it quick and don't want to have to take your cutting stuff and do it. Okay. I like this one. I think this one is just very modern looking. Would y'all agree? It's just super cute. And they have videos and tutorials on each block. This is from Fat Quarter Shop, and they are really good with patterns and instructions. So, but you could walk through one and then do another one, and then by the time you had all your blocks done, then you just put it together. So I think this is super cute. Really kind of modern. I think if it was boy girl or you didn't know, this would just be a really cute baby one. And you could size it down a little bit, make it a little bit smaller. And then I love this one, but I love reds. So this is again another jelly roll. So you're just as if you were laying bricks, you're like offsetting the jelly rolls. And so again, you can buy the jelly roll bundle and then just go in and sew those and then pick a coordinating fabric to go on the back and do your binding. Super simple, really easy. So don't be intimidated if you maybe you're like, I need to make a baby quilt. That's on my list to do, but I'm not really sure what. Then go look at the patterns. They're all right there. You can look at them, kind of get some ideas. Um, ask. We have a very active Facebook page. Come ask. We're happy to help you decide what would be best for you. Okay, so tell me which one you like the most. 1 to 10. Which one do you love the most?